Healing Oracles. My name is Crystal and this is my channel. Please make sure that you're subscribed. If not, what are you doing? Join the family. Today I am going to talk about Jennifer Affleck and Ben Affleck. That's right, you heard it. If you have not watched my other JLo and Ben videos, please make sure you do. I also have other past readings on Jennifer Lopez and all her other relationships. You guys have asked for an update and I'm gonna give it to you. So we are going to find out the current energy with Mrs. Affleck and Mr. Affleck. You heard it. They are now officially married, and the last reading I talked about them being engaged, and now we're going to do a follow-up. So stay tuned. Make sure you get your popcorn because it's going to be an interesting reading. So before I get into the reading, I would like to address all of your comments. Thank you so much for such positive feedback on all of my videos, and also on Instagram, as well as giving me positive feedback on my celebrity readings and personal readings, as well as my clients giving me feedback. I'm overwhelmed and excited at the same time, and I'm grateful. I also do take constructive feedback when it's constructive. The last video I did say that I really don't see Jennifer and Ben coming together in this lifetime. I said they were twin flames. We looked at Ben's energy towards Jennifer Lopez. He is going to have a difficult time resisting the temptation of, you know, being in a third party, cheating and having infidelity when it comes to JLo. There's going to be a struggle there, and there's going to be a delay. It may be canceled, this engagement, and I hate to say that, but as I said, I'm a psychic. I'm just delivering this information, and things can change at any rate. Like, I didn't say, oh, they're never gonna be together. I never do readings like that, but I always leave the door open because energy does change. And I had one rude comment. Yes, one comment that was rude. I'm a little spoiled because usually I don't get stuff like that, but I'm gonna address this hater because that's what you are. You are a hater, and if you're watching me, click off. Why do you want to know so bad about a celebrity couple that you don't know anything about, but yet you're tuning into me to find out the tea, honey? So I'm addressing you, hater. Said you left a comment saying you're wrong. I wish I didn't delete that so I could put it on the screen, but they said you're wrong. Whoop-de-doo, honey. What do you get out of telling me I was wrong? If you tune into other psychics, at least 4 to 5 other psychics that I came across that read Ben and Jen said they didn't see them together. And just because they got married, energy can change. All right? So I don't need you to come on my channel and be negative, because I don't spread negative energy. Take that somewhere else, okay? It's for you, hater, not my other follower friends and subscribers. I appreciate you, but I just want to address that. I'm not Jesus. I don't walk on water. I never claim to be. There is no person on this earth that is perfect, let alone a psychic who can predict everything. This is why I feel very empathetic for psychics who work for the FBI and for the police, because they have the role of finding missing people, missing children, or, you know, dead bodies, and some psychics have been wrong, and people crucify you when you're wrong, and it's just not right. And I even told one of my friends, and she said, Crystal, you're not wrong. And I did say that Ben Affleck is the love of Jennifer Lopez's life.
JLo, this is her energy. She's holding on to someone that she has from her past with the Six of Cups. That is the love of her life, and it ain't A-Rod, okay? I'm going to be grammatically incorrect here. It's not him, okay? This relationship leaves her unsatisfied.
Okay, now Mrs. Affleck. So I was right about that, sweetheart. Don't make me get New York on your ass. Sweetheart, I was right about that, okay? So watch my other videos and you will see that I've told a whole story. I like to do updates from time to time, and people have asked me to do an update because you really enjoy these videos. And the first time, like I said, I read J-Lo, I just chose her because I really like her. And then somebody left a comment on my earlier videos, something about me liking her and being a fan, and I am fair to everyone that I read that in these celebrity readings, and I always send everyone love and light. So just because I said I've been a fan in my younger years and still am now doesn't mean that I'm going to be partial. Everything that I've said thus far has been accurate. That's that. I have read some celebrities that you don't know that I don't even vibe with on an energetic level. I could read their energy and don't like it. And I may have said their energy was off, but you didn't know it. Pay attention to psychics who read celebrities, and like there's this one psychic that read J-Lo and he didn't like her, and so the reading was off, and I picked up on that energy. So pay attention to people like that. Even if I don't say really vibe with a celebrity that I'm reading, I'm going to be fair and partial. And that is what's great about me as a Pisces, and a lot of Pisces, we have the gift of being intuitive and being clairvoyant, because we will be fair and impartial when we do our readings, okay? So I just want to clear that up. And also, I have to say that this reading is for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged, because people watch. You never know who's watching. I have celebrities watching me, I know, on Instagram, and they are most likely watching me on YouTube. And so I will say this is for entertainment purposes only. But now that we have that all squared away, let's get into it. I did turn the comments off on the last video because that person just turned me the wrong way. It's like, who are you to tell me I was wrong? Like, what do you get out of that? If you felt like I was wrong, unfollow me. There has been people who have been wrong, and I never went on their Instagram their YouTube and Instagram, and I've never been a keyboard gangster to say you're wrong. That's a hater. Okay, bye hater, I don't need you here. All right, if you notice, everyone who leaves a comment is encouraging and it's positive, and I want to create that type of community. Even when I'm doing these celebrity readings, I want to give respect to the people that I'm reading, whether they are alive or if they've if they're deceased. Especially when I do like past life readings on deceased celebrities, I give them that respect. And I always turn the comments off, because you're not going to leave anything, especially it could be negative, on a past life type of reading. I may turn the comments off this video. It just depends, because that just was so unnecessary. But unfortunately, we live in that type of society where people are just nasty and they're rude. Even when I was in the classroom teaching children, I always said, think about what you're saying and go with kindness. And if you can instill that in the youth, it can help when we become adults. And even when I taught high schoolers, I always treated someone, say, who was 17 with respect. because that's what you should do. And that's what made me a good teacher. And that's what makes the students I had who were 17 still follow me today, who are perhaps 25, because I treated them with respect and kindness. And that's what we need in this world. And if you look on the videos with Ben and Jen, since their nuptials, people have been very nasty. They said, I give it a year tops. They said she has more rings than some sports player, Super Bowl or whatever they named. Oh, she has more husbands or than Elizabeth Taylor. Well, I already said in one of my past videos, they dubbed her the Puerto Rican Elizabeth Taylor. But does it make it right? Who are you to judge and say, oh, their marriage isn't going to last? Oh, they're not going to work out. She needs to heal. She needs to let the you-know-what dry out. That's disgusting. Why are you monitoring her body parts? I've read the comments only so that I can report back and tell you what people are saying. And also it helps to come up with questions to do this reading. What gives you the audacity to interfere? And perhaps this is why they decided to elope, because they knew people would be judgmental. And I will ask Spirit that question as well. That wasn't planned, but now that it's, you know, I'm thinking about it, I will ask, and I'll use my pendulum because I said I would incorporate my pendulum more, and we'll find out why they eloped. As twin flames, I would suggest you not tell everyone about your partnership, because you can look at Ben and Jen and see how society is treating them. They have decided to get married, so what is it of your business? There's people saying, oh, what about Jennifer Garner? That's the Jennifer he should be married to. She has more class. She's better. Again, it's disgusting. He chose his person. She chose her person. Who are you to judge? And this is why we teach children at an early age, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. And I used to say that. And we could incorporate that as adults. Let's get into this reading and let's find out the energy that both of them have. And my very last question will be, will their marriage last? Because I'm sure you want to know. You want to get the celebrity tea. And I am your psychic girl, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to start off with the tarot, and we are going to use my Melanin Tarot deck. You can purchase my deck off of my website. I put a lot of love in this, and it's needed in the divination community. It's needed in the psychic community where people of color can feel comfortable using decks that can connect to them. And so that's why I created that deck. Okay, so let's get into it. Clear. If you're new, I always knock on the decks to clear it out. We have fresh energy. I've already said a prayer, but I asked Archangel Michael to come in and bless our space. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit guides and angels, for your honest and accurate information. And I want to find out, now that Jennifer Affleck is married, what is her current energy? How does she feel? Okay, I'm not going to ask how does she feel about her husband just yet. I just want to know, how does Jennifer feel? How does Jennifer currently feel, Spirit? Okay. So the King of Coins pops up, and she's very happy. Okay, she's working on her business ventures. She is getting her coins, honey. J-Lo knows how to get her money, and that's what she's doing. She's in her King of Coins type of energy. She is getting all these job offers, all of these lucrative deals. She has her J-Lo beauty line, and I feel like there's another big opportunity that she will be having soon. I feel like it could be something athletic, because she has a great body, something with being youthful, maybe another cream. She's gonna come out with something big, and that's what she's focusing on. And that's the, can you see that? The current energy that she has right now is the King of Coins. What else do we need to know as far as how does she feel? How's she thinking? What is going on, Spirit? What's going on here? Okay. So 2 cards came out of the deck, and let's find out what came out. The 2 of Swords comes out. So there's like, I don't know if she's at a crossroads or there's some decision or choice that needs to be made. It came out with the 4 of Swords here, okay? And she's in deep thought. A lot of thinking. I'm going to get some clarity to find out why is there some sort of conflict that is internal. And the Swords are all about thinking, and represents air signs, and air signs are the thinkers. And so she's in some sort of deep thought. With the 2 of Swords, she's at some sort of crossroads or some decision, some choice that needs to be made here. And I'm going to find out why is the 4 of Swords here and the 2 of Swords. Spirit, can you give me some clarity? Why is she in deep thought or at some sort of crossroads? What is this about? Thank you so much. Okay. So the Hangman comes out. It's something that she wants to release and let go. Something that no longer serves her. What is this that she wants to release and let go? I think it's something from her past. She wants to let go of, like, I'm hearing Spirit talk already. She wants to let go of the mistakes, the errors, stuff that she did in her youth. She wants to do things different this time around. And it goes back to Ben. Okay, that's what it is. I have to, like, think. Yeah. So with the 4 of Swords, she wants to lay it to rest. The mistakes that she made in the past. She was at a crossroads in her life. She didn't know what she wanted. And she's ready to surrender with the Hangman and let it go. Spirit, could you give me clarity? Let me know I'm right. Thank you so much. I feel like it's something with her past. And it's more so like the mistakes she made in her relationships. She feels like she can start new with Ben. Okay, so I got the 5 of Coins and the 10 of Coins. In traditional tarot, that is the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. The 5 of Coins is like being left out in the cold. So yeah, this is in the past. Like, she had a loss. And I feel like it's with Ben. Like, in the past, in her youth with him. She thinks about that. You know, that's why she is in deep thought. It makes sense now. She thinks about the past with Ben, and she thinks about how, if only, you know, Leos do that. And I know, because my mother is a Leo and my daddy is a Leo. So I've been raised by Leos, and I understand Leos. Leos can hold on to the past and relive things, and she does that with the 5 of Coins and that loss. And the 10 of Coins represents marriage, happiness, abundance. Now that she's married, I was right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming what I said. Now that she's married to Ben, she doesn't want to go back. She doesn't want to make those mistakes. She wants everything to be perfect. Poor thing. Because everything can't be perfect. Okay, if you're watching J-Lo, if you're someone from your team is watching, everything can't be perfect, but you can work on your current situation. Don't reflect so much, J-Lo, in the past. Stay in the present moment with the present energy, because you have married your person. Let it go, okay? And she thinks about, you know, how she hurt A-Rod but then she gets over that quick because she know his ass cheated. She know he cheated. Yeah, so she doesn't want to make those mistakes, and that's what has come up. So she's happy career-wise. She doesn't want to make those same errors she made in the past. She knows this is her person, and she just wants to move forward. That's her energy. Now let's find out what is Ben's energy. Clear. Again, I like to clear it, especially if I'm asking about someone else. What is Ben Affleck's current energy? This can be business-wise. It could be love. It could be career. A card fell on the floor. Let me pick that up. Okay, thank you. I'm going to reshuffle because the card just dropped. Clear. I always do that. I know I just cleared it. It's like a habit. It's like Pavlov's experiment with the dog. Ring the bell and the dog will salivate when you show him the food. Every time you ring the bell, the dog will salivate because they see the food. Okay, I studied psychology. I actually was a psychology major in college, and while I was in college, I was so good at it, I got straight A's, that they made me a tutor for psychology courses, and that was going to be my degree, and I changed it to communication because I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. So it all works out. I'm still using psychology. I'm still doing entertainment because I'm reading celebrities, and I still work as a writer because I write spiritual content. So if you are, a current college student, just think about how you could use all your skills interchangeably. Or if you're not a college student but you do have degrees, just know that you might end up doing something different. But it's awesome how you can utilize those skills. Okay, I always get sidetracked because I'm a talker, honey. But that's why you tune into me, right? Your psychic girl. Okay, so let's find out about how Ben Affleck feels. Thank you so much, Spirit. We'd like to know how Ben Affleck feels. Okay, wow. The Hermit card comes out. The Hermit card speaks of you want to go into solitude. He's not that guy, okay, that likes paparazzi in his face. And that is what happened in the past with J-Lo and Ben. If we go back to J-Lo's energy and that Two of Swords being at a crossroads, focusing on the past, that's what she also focuses on. She doesn't want to expose Ben to that, okay? And so he's in hermit mode. He just wants to be in solitude with his wife. He wants to be left alone, okay? There's a picture of Ben Affleck on his honeymoon with Jennifer Affleck. Yeah, I'm gonna call her that because that's our girl. She's married, okay? She's married now. That's from Color Purple. I'm married now. There is a picture of Ben Affleck on vacation, essentially on his honeymoon, and he's like this. He's sleeping. I will insert a picture so you can see. He doesn't get any privacy. They don't even let the man sleep. He just wants to be left alone, okay? But here's the paradox. He is a celebrity, so he's always gonna be photographed. Paparazzi is always going to find out where they are, and unfortunately it's going to be hard to try to get away. But that's the energy that he's in. He wants to be in solitude. He wants to be left alone. He wants it to be just him and his wife and his children, and be surrounded by people who he loves. So this is his current energy. He's in hermit mode, okay? And also sometimes when you're in the hermit mode, you are spiritually connecting to source energy, whoever that is that he believes in. So I'll just say source. Some people say that is God. He's waking up, okay? He is connecting. He also wants to make a change and be a stand-up guy. He's reflecting a lot. while he's in hermit mode. Okay, I'll pull another card to find out his current energy. Wow, the Hierophant represents marriage. He's focused on his marriage. That's what he's doing, okay? He's focused on his marriage, and he's reflecting. He's thinking. He's in solitude. There's other cards that fell out, maybe 2. Let me pick those up. Okay, I'm back. 2 more cards fell off the deck. The Moon card, okay? He's very emotional because with the 9 of Cups, he's been fulfilled with J-Lo. He finally married the love of his life. This is beautiful. This is how he feels. I didn't even get into how he feels about J-Lo, but that's the current energy. He's reflecting. And in a sense, when I asked about J-Lo, she also is thinking about this partnership and wanting it to work out and straighten out anything that happened in the past. She doesn't want to repeat that. They're both really thinking and reflecting, and there's some sense of maturity there. Let's find out, why did they decide to elope? So I'm going to use my pendulum. Please clear the energy from this pendulum. Spirit, God, and universe, thank you very much. We appreciate your honest and accurate information. Okay, so with the Hermit card, I'm gonna go back. This is Ben's energy. He's in hermit mode, and I want to find out, why did they decide to elope? Did they decide to elope because they didn't want any outside influence, Spirit? Yes or no? To and fro is a definite yes. Side to side is a definite no. And a circular rapid motion is confusion. Okay, so that's the direction of my pendulum. You can set the direction of your pendulum if you would like to purchase a pendulum and use it, and that's how I established it. So let's find out. Spirit, God, and universe, did Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck decide to elope to avoid outside influences? Yes or no? Okay, so the pendulum is swinging to and fro, and it's swinging rather rapidly, which Spirit is telling me this is a definite yes. This is why Jennifer Lopez, at the time she was Lopez, and Ben Affleck decided to elope, because they did not want to be influenced by any outside factors. This can be friends, this can be family, this could be the fans, this could be paparazzi. Like I said, this is couple receives a lot of hate, unfortunately. Why do we have to hate on others who really are in love? It's just mind your business, you know? But that's why they did it, and I don't blame them. I do not blame them for doing that. Last but not least, we're gonna ask the question that you all have been waiting for, honey. Let me sit back. Woo! You have been waiting for me. Girlfriend, boyfriend, okay, sister girl, boy, whatever. You have been waiting to find out, will Jennifer and Ben last? Will their marriage last? Let's find out. Energy always changes. So we're going to clarify this and shut up the haters either way. Okay, so let's find out, will their marriage last? I'm going to use a mix of Oracle and Tarot. So we're going to go back to my Tarot deck. Clear, Spirit. Will Jennifer Affleck and Ben Affleck's marriage last? We want to know. And then last but not least, I will justify it with my pendulum, and I will ask the pendulum the same question. Will their marriage last? Will Jennifer Affleck and Ben Affleck's marriage last? We would like to know this, Spirit. Thank you so much for your honest and accurate information. And we always know if it is your will, Spirit, it definitely is your way. Will their marriage last? Okay, so the King of Swords comes out. The King of Swords is always about truth, speaking their truth, being very wise this time, being very knowledgeable, knowing what to do. Look at this book, okay, the book of knowledge. And this is a good sign that they're taking their time, they're being wise, making wise decisions, and they're more knowledgeable on what to do. So this is good. I'm asking Spirit to keep telling me the story. King of Swords came out. They're more wise, speaking their truth, living in their truth. They don't care about what people think. They don't care about the naysayers. They're Leos. Leos walk with their shoulders high, with pride. And a lot of people say it's ego. Okay, there's an acquired taste to be around a Leo. Okay? I know. Okay, I love my mother that's a Leo, but they like the control. Okay? But they have confidence that can be admired. And so with the King of Swords, they're in their king energy. They are knowledgeable, they're older now, and they have wisdom. Spirit, tell me the story. What is next? So a Leo, you know, they don't care what you have to say. Okay, yeah. The 10 of Coins comes out, and that came out earlier when I asked about, I think, J-Lo's energy. And so this is coming out again. This speaks of abundance, happiness, marriage, and they're both wealthy, they're both actors. And so this is a good sign that this marriage will last. Let me get another card. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. The 9 of Coins pops up, and this again speaks of success, but someone wants to be independent. Okay, this is usually a woman who is successful, has her own money. This is J-Lo's energy, because like I said, she's a Leo. They're both Leos. And for now, this marriage is successful. But the 10 of Wands came out. There's some heavy burden. There's going to be a lot of things that they have to work on to make this work. It's not going to be easy. This is why I said in the last video that I didn't see them coming together. You could come together with your twin flame, but if you come together prematurely, you're still going to have problems. And with the 10 of Wands, this man is wearing a book bag, carrying a lot of stress. It's love, but it's stress. It's going to take a lot of work. It could potentially last, but they both have to be willing to make it work. They're both sun sign Leos, and Leos can butt heads. One person wants to be in charge, but another person wants to be in charge and do their own thing. Like this 9 of Pentacles. She's independent. She's wealthy. She's successful. She's beautiful. She doesn't need a man. That's J-Lo's energy. And this 10 of Wands is stress. Why is this 10 of Wands here, Spirit? Why is there a heavy burden? I don't know why I heard children. It's like making... They're not the Brady Bunch. It's making it work. There was like news reports that his oldest daughter, Violet, is that her name? Maybe she doesn't really like vibe with J-Lo. I'm not saying that's true, but I heard in my ear something about children. It's just gonna be tough. They're not the Brady Bunch, but they're trying to blend their family. Why is this 10 of Wands here? What is the heavy burden, Spirit? I think they have a challenge of worrying about their image and how things look. Because again, that's what Leos worry about, their image and how things look. What's the burden? Okay. King of Coins pops up again. But the King of Coins is someone who makes a lot of money, who is a man. Okay, so this is Ben. I was thinking that maybe Ben had the heavy burden with the 10 of Wands. Why is he feeling this heavy burden? Okay, I'm hearing alcohol, codependency. There's still some sort of struggle with addiction. Yeah, he's fighting addiction with the 7 of Wands. He's been wounded. He's been wounded and he's fighting this addiction. This is why I said, when twin flames come into union, you have to be able to make sure you work on your inner wounds. He's still fighting this addiction. And so she's coming in thinking that maybe she can help save him. But that's not going to work. Okay? That is not going to work. Let me get into some oracle here. We're still asking, will their marriage last? Okay. Now, I said there's a potential for it to last, but they have to get over these hurdles. They have issues. Okay. He still has an addiction he's fighting. He can't have a drink at all. If he is out and about, you know, it's going to be difficult. He better drink seltzer water, honey. Because you're still fighting this addiction with the 7 of Wands. You see that guy boxing here? That's Ben's energy. So it can potentially last, but they have issues that they have to work on. Okay. No contact pops up. I need to find out why. Why is no contact here? Maybe it's like, okay. Yeah, it has something to do with children. Because single parent pops up. Okay. So they both have their own set of children. No contact. Maybe, like I said, it's something with the children. Someone doesn't want to have any contact. They don't want anything to do with the situation. I'm wondering if it's Jennifer Garner. Like, you could see your kids. You could, you know, have them on the weekend or whatever. But as far as me and you, you know, we could be cordial, but I would prefer no contact because it's bringing up a parent. I said it was something with children. What else? Attraction. Okay. Well, he is attracted to J-Lo. So that helps. Okay. She's eye candy, honey. Jenny, okay, she's always attractive, so that's not a problem. She's easy on the eyes for Ben. Okay, every day feels like a vacation for them. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the word vacation. And they have been on vacation. They've been celebrating their honeymoon, but like I said, there's hurdles that they're going to have to cross in order to make this work. Yeah, air sign pops up. They may have this in their chart. I don't know if any of their children are, you know, an air sign. Maybe they are. I looked that up. But I also feel like they're doing a lot of thinking, because the King of Swords was the first card that popped up, and I said that they have more wisdom and this time around. And the King of Swords is an air sign man. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, the air sign. So that's why that popped out with the oracle. So everything's coming together. It's telling us a story here. What else, Spirit? A few more cards and then I will end it with the pendulum. Distance. They want to distance themselves from other people. He's in hermit mode. He just wants to be with Jennifer, okay? And happiness comes out. They are happy, okay? I really feel like this burden is on his part, is that he doesn't want to mess up. They're kind of mirroring each other if you think about it. J-Lo doesn't want to do what she did in the past when she was young, but Ben doesn't want to mess up either, like he did in the past when he was young. So they want to make it work. They have the potential to make it work. But they have to get over these hurdles. Now we're going to ask Spirit, will this marriage last between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? Remember, to and fro is a yes, side to side is a no, circular motion is confusion. Spirit, will Jennifer Affleck and Ben Affleck remain married? Will their marriage last? Yes or no? Oh my goodness, it's swinging side to side and it's saying no. It's saying their marriage will not last. I will ask Spirit again with the pendulum, because I did say that they have problems and that it's a struggle. And I did say in my last reading, and someone said it perfectly when I was on a live on Instagram. They said, Crystal, energy changes. You weren't wrong with what you said. Maybe you're picking up on something that didn't happen yet. And I thought that was so beautifully said. I want it to last just like you guys do. And I know some people get sad about it because we look at them like a modern day love story. Even I do. Like, I'm like, go, go, go Jen, go Ben. I'm rooting. I'm your psychic cheerleader. But there are hurdles that they have to get over. And it's a bumpy ride, especially when you still are struggling with some sort of addiction. Okay? I'm going to ask the pendulum one more time because sometimes I do that. Spirit, so that we can get definite confirmation. Will Ben Affleck and Jennifer Affleck marriage last? Yes or no, Spirit? It's swinging side to side. You see this yourself. I did it again for confirmation. Spirit is telling us their marriage will not last. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Remember, energy always changes. Just because you see something in front of you and you think that it is what it is, Spirit never lies. People do. Alright, thank you for tuning in. If you want to check into my other videos about Jen and Ben, if you want to know about her whole love life, I break it down in my older videos, and I have some at the end of the YouTube video that you can click on and you can go watch all about our girl. I'm Crystal. I'm your psychic girl. If you would like a personal reading, make sure that you check the description box, click the link to my website, and you can book a personal reading with me. As always, I'm sending you love and light. If you enjoy these videos, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.